Hey everyone, here to talk to you about another one of my tickets. Today I'm going to talk about the Light Up the Blues fundraiser concert for autism research that took place April 25th, 2015. If you knew me growing up, you knew I was a big fan of the A-Team, and my favorite character on the show was Face. And the reason is because he could use his wit and charm and scam anything from anybody. And I thought, what a cool superpower that would have. Well, at this concert I got to demonstrate some of those superpowers, got to use those, and I got something pretty cool out of it. So the reason I went to this show was because Stephen Stills was going to be playing with Neil Young. Stephen Stills puts on this Light Up the Blues fundraiser every year or every 2 years because his son has autism and he wants to raise money for research. And Neil Young's son also has autism, so I guess he plays at all of these events. So I'd never heard of it before, but I heard about this one. Stephen Stills, Neil Young, no-brainer, I'm going to be there. So I get to the venue, it's the Pantages Theater in Hollywood, and I'm waiting in line, and I see the red carpet where all the celebrities are going in. And I see a number of celebrities, but the one that really caught my eye was Christina Applegate, who was on Married with Children, which was one of my favorite sitcoms. So I thought, I want to be part of that. So here's where my Templeton Peck skills come into play. I go to the entrance of the VIP entrance, and security stops me. He says, "Sir, do you have a pass?" And I hold up my ticket, and I go, "Here's my ticket." He says, No. In order to come in here, you have to have a VIP pass." Okay. So I go to the VIP table, and I say, here's a little lesson I've learned. If you say apparently before something, then it's not a lie. So I tell them, "Hi, apparently I'm supposed to pick up something here." And she says, "Oh, your ticket?" I said, No, I've got a ticket. Apparently I'm supposed to pick up something else." So she says, "Oh, must be your VIP pass." So she gives me a VIP pass. It's a little sticker, and put it on my shirt. Go back up to the security guy, and I say, is this what's necessary, sir? He's like, "Come on in, have fun." So I'm in. So the first person I see is Christina Applegate. So I, pretend I belong there. I say, "Christina!" And she looks at me, and I guess in Hollywood, if you're at the VIP show, like the pre-show party, you're supposed to be at the VIP pre-show party. So she looks at me, "Hey, how you doing?" Gives me a hug, we take a picture, we talk for a little while, and then I go on in. And man, what a party. Just open bar, open food, all sorts of hors d'oeuvres, chicken skewers and beef and all sorts of finger foods, and they're just handing them out. This open bar, they had a signature cocktail. I think it was a rum cocktail, but I'm not a rum drinker, but I drank those. Ran into other celebrities, ran into Ed Asner from Lou Grant. I had actually interviewed him for Slam Wrestling some years ago because he was in a movie called The Wrestler back in the 70s. So I mentioned that to him, and he remembered the interview. We did it by phone, but he remembered it, and we started talking probably for about 15-20 minutes. Just sat like old friends and chatted about that and just his TV career and everything else. Up, the movie he was in Up as the old man, so just this is pretty amazing. Ran into Gary Cole, the actor. He was Mike Brady in the Brady Bunch movies. He's done TV, a lot of other things. He was the boss in Office Space. So yeah, I'm going to need you to come in. That guy. And Jack Black, the comedian, he was emceeing. So after the pre-show party, I go up and I take my pass off because I thought it'd be a bit conspicuous if I'm wearing a VIP pass and I'm sitting way up in the top balcony. And the show was great. Neil and Steven, they killed it. I mean, could you expect any less? They did a blistering version of Rockin' in the Free World. Stephen Stills, he headlined it with brought everyone back on stage except Neil. I guess Neil's sort of the guy apparently who doesn't stick around. So as soon as his set's done, he left. But Stephen Stills and everyone else who was played that night, they did a version of Love the One You're With, which is cool. Then after the show, I go back down. I put my pass on just in case there's an after party, and there was. And again, just hanging out, drinking all this free beer, all this free alcohol. They had desserts the dessert platters were incredible. They had chocolate-covered strawberries that were as big as my fist. They were just, it was unbelievable. So I'm mingling, and I run into Stephen Stills, right, who's, to me, one of the greatest guitarists in the world. Love his stuff, so I congratulate him on the event. He, takes a picture with me. We're talking, like old friends. Again, because presumably, if I have the pass, I'm supposed to be there. I'm someone important. I'm not really. Anyway, stayed there for a while, and then just when things started dwindling down, I left because I had to take a flight to come back home early the next day. Anyway, I've been again to the Light Up the Blues Festival. I went back in 2018, and I'd like to tell you that their security measures were a lot stronger, but they weren't. But I'll tell you about that one at another time. Anyway, thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.